Hello, hello. Today I'm going to teach you guys the hypnotizing card trick. It's something I've been working on for a while, and it goes like this pretty much. We will go ahead and look through the cards, and we're typically through your deck of cards, you're going to start to see a couple pairs. You're looking for same colored pairs. So immediately I can spot a couple eights right here, and you know the kings are pretty close to each other, so I'll just use, so a good contrast is would be like one face card or one set of face card, another set of number cards in just opposing colors. That's probably where you're going to achieve the maximum impact that you want out of this effect. So you would want to do that as you're just going through the deck, as you're shuffling, as you're preparing for the trick. You can just find some, take it out, and we're going to put it on the bottom. And don't really make much out of it. And also, this is kind of where you're going to start explaining the trick, and it's a hypnotizing card trick, so you have to hypnotize you. You're gonna put the deck down anyways, so it's a great kind of diffuser of like you didn't set anything up, but there is a setup. But yeah, you're just gonna say that, you know, hey, we're gonna hypnotize you today, so it'll look like this. We snap our fingers like that. I'm not gonna make you dance or anything like a chicken, but it's just gonna happen visually. So with your setup being on the bottom, we're gonna give half the cards to the spectator, the top half, and for them to shuffle however which way they want. Doesn't matter because their setup is on this deck. So they're over there shuffling, and how I like to shuffle this packet is something that my friend Ryan showed me. But essentially we're going to hold or get a pinky break above the 4 cards, but at least above the 4 cards. Keep a pinky break, use your other finger to grab everything on top, and keep it above it. And just strip out over some cards like this. It just looks super natural, looks super clean, looks super fair. And it doesn't matter if it's messy, it doesn't matter if some cards are exposed, because it just looks very fair, looks very clean. As long as we're just keeping all the cards on top of that pinky, that's pretty much what we're doing. So, and then you tell them you have to shuffle it. Whenever they're ready or whenever they're done shuffling, we're going to give the cards a cut. And I'm going to cut these 2 cards to the top. So that could just look like this, and just say, hey, we're just going to give the cards a cut, like that. And they say, okay. They follow along, they give the cards a cut. And then I say, okay, so now we're going to go through the pack. We're going to take out one random card from our deck. And so I'll do that one at a time. They do it, I do it. And so right now I picked up the jack, they picked up the 3. This is not how the trick goes, obviously. It's supposed to be a hypnotizing card trick, but just to show you guys what is happening right now, that we have the jack of clubs and the 3 of clubs here. That's the cards that they picked out. So what you're gonna do is, as they're picking out the 3 of clubs, you are going to just switch the jack of clubs with the top card. You can use a top switch or top change or whatever you want to do. So you're going to do that, and your next move is to then get a pinky break below 2 cards. So you need to do the change, and you also need to get a pinky break below 2 cards, and then we're set up to go, and we're going to repeat this twice, and then the trick works for itself pretty much. So without exposing any cards, you're just going to say, hey, go ahead and hand me your card, I'll hand you mine. So you're handing them one of the setup cards, and they're handing you a random card along with your random card on top, along with your pinky break that has the other setup card. So we're going to do a triple lift to expose this card. They're going to expose that card, and at this point I say, I believe you should be seeing some kings right now. They say, yeah, I am seeing some kings. Okay, awesome, perfect. So one time is just a coincidence. We got to do it again, and that's going to be your excuse to take the card back from them, to put it on top, to lift over all 4 cards, and take the 2 random cards that were on top before, just set it down somewhere. Set it down somewhere, leave it alone, and just be like, all right, we gotta do it again. We gotta continue shuffling. But you are taking your setup cards, and you're just getting rid of them. You're just getting rid of them. Bye. Same thing. Pinky break is now above the 2 cards at least. The last 2 setup cards. As we shuffle, we're gonna cut those 2 to the top, same as before. And same thing, they're doing the same thing over here. We're gonna spread some cards, we're gonna pick out a card. Same for me, same for them. All right, as they're picking their card out, we do a switch, we get our pinky break. We say, all right, we're gonna switch it one more time. So you get that card, I get this card. Perfect, and even this time, you can even turn over your card first if you want to. Doesn't matter. 8 of diamonds, another triple lift, 8 of hearts. Perfect. And I missed my pinky break. There we go. 8 of hearts, 8 of diamonds. You should be seeing some 8s now. Yes, I am. That's amazing. Same thing. We're literally just repeating everything just like what we learned from the beginning. Putting this down and then giving the cards back to them. And at this point, you could just say, you know, I don't want to leave you hypnotized forever because you are hypnotized. So let me take it off of you. So those cards that you saw that were kings and 8s should actually be just random cards now. And sometimes you might get, you know, little matches like this or like another king, but sometimes you just sometimes you also will just get a bunch of randomness and cards that weren't there before, and again, it just makes the trick just that much more powerful. Even if it's randomized like this, like they still get it, like it's like these weren't the cards that they saw. And so that is the hypnotizing card trick. I love it very much. I just performed it today and I got an awesome reaction, so that's why I wanted to make this tutorial. So appreciate you guys, and hope you enjoy it.